Hey guys, welcome back to The Fitness Freak. In today's video, I'll be taking you through the 10 best workout accessories that you'll ever need in order to both execute an exercise safely, effectively, and also make gains in the long run. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Accessory number 1, the weightlifting belt. Now this is a medium-sized weightlifting belt. Pretty much all the compound exercises require a weightlifting belt. There's a couple of notions surrounding the weightlifting belt that it'll help with back support. Now, this is completely wrong. The very purpose of the weightlifting belt is going to be to help you to keep your core tight. So you need to fasten this belt tight enough so that whenever you're doing a compound lift, you breathe in and you tighten your core before executing that lift. That's when your abdomen is going to push against the weightlifting belt, and since the weightlifting belt is restricting your abdomen, it's going to keep your core tight. And a tight core will help you to execute a movement such as a squat or a deadlift or even a shoulder press properly. Alright guys, the second accessory that I recommend everyone who is new to the gym should get is a gym glove. You need a decent pair of gym gloves. Now, before all the gym freaks go saying like, oh, gloves are for girls and we don't lift in gloves and all those things. Guys, when I started working out, my grip was too weak and my hands were sweaty all the time. So whenever I used to hit a gym, I couldn't hold myself up on the pull-up bar for long enough to execute 10 pull-ups. And oftentimes my hands would start sweating and I would slip and fall. And the worst thing is, after falling down, I would realize that I still had 1 or 2 more reps in the tank. Now, that's where a glove comes in handy. If you are new to the gym, get a decent pair of gloves which fit you nicely so that you can execute movements like a pull-up or a paddle bar dip without having to worry about 1, hurting your hands and creating calluses, and 2, gripping the bar tight enough so that your hands don't slip off when it sweats. So moving on, the third accessory that we'll be looking at are weightlifting straps. Now, weightlifting straps isn't for everyone. Weightlifting straps is mainly for intermediate weightlifters. Although you can use these for doing pull-ups and all those things, I'd recommend you stay away from these until you complete at least 2 years in the gym. And that's the time when you would require these. Weightlifting straps can be used while both deadlifting and doing barbell shrugs, because both of these exercises will take a toll on your forearms, and it's pretty hard when you do really heavy deadlifts and really heavy barbell shrugs to both focus on the movement and focus on gripping the bar tight enough. If you are in this position, then I recommend you pick up a weightlifting strap because it's going to help you to tighten your grip and focus solely on the exercise and the muscle contraction. So guys, accessory number 4 is a wrist strap. Now, a huge difference between a wrist strap and a weightlifting strap is that a wrist strap is only used to give reinforcement to your wrists. There's this elastic part, you put it through your thumb, you take the wrist strap and you just tap it around your wrist nice and snug and then strap it. Okay, that's it. This is going to help you, especially in exercises like bench press and shoulder press, gives some reinforcement for your wrists in order to complete the press movement. This sort of an accessory is meant to be used by people who are using weights which are really challenging for them. So accessory number 5, elbow sleeves. Now, the elbow sleeve is going to be used only by people who experience pain in their elbow when they are doing any elbow flexion related exercises. So any sort of bicep exercise or any sort of shoulder exercise or any tricep exercise, if you ever experience pain in your elbows, then you need to consider picking up an elbow sleeve, because it gives a little bit of comfort for the joint and removes the pain off the equation so that you'll be able to execute the exercise pain-free and completely focus on the muscle growth. So accessory number 6, knee strap or knee sleeves. Let's talk about knee straps first. Knee straps can be used for heavy weighted squats. The drawback is that when worn tight enough, the knee straps tend to take a little bit of load off the barbell. Say you find a 100 kg barbell squat tough to execute. Like by tough, I mean performing even 1 rep is pretty hard for you. Wearing a knee strap is going to probably help you to get a couple of reps with ease. Whereas a knee sleeve, wearing a knee sleeve is just going to give a slight amount of comfort for the joint. A knee sleeve helps you to give some warmth to the joint so that when you are performing the exercise, you are a little bit more confident and you don't have shaky knees while performing the exercise. So now let's look at the 7th workout accessory, and in this position I would keep a V grip. Now the advantage with this is slightly thicker than a fat grip, and another thing is, if you notice, it has a little bit of a curve. So that's going to help me rest my wrist better when I'm doing exercises like pull-ups or bicep curls using these. So if you've been working out for more than 2 years, then go get these, because it makes all the exercises a little more challenging, because apart from just moving the weight, now you need to also focus on gripping the bar tight. If you are lagging in the forearm department, or if you got just one pair of dumbbells and find some exercises too easy to do with them and some exercises are quite normal, then you should consider getting these, because the easy exercises, you'll be surprised, will get pretty hard when you use these. So guys, we are 7 accessories down the line, and before we get into the 8th accessory, if you like the video so far, hit the thumbs up button and do mention in the comment section what accessory that you are planning to buy out of these. Or if you are planning to buy some accessory which I haven't spoken of in this video, do mention it down so that I'll get to know what accessory it is and I can give you a suggestion on whether it is required or not. Let's continue with the video. The 8th accessory that we'll be looking at are resistance bands. These are the resistance bands that all of us are aware of. These are the more marketed ones, and I've got a pair of resistance bands which aren't so mainstream. Like, these are elastic ropes attached to a pair of handles, and these also do the same job as these. Either ways, either ones that you have, you can do the same amount of exercises. Now, the advantage of a resistance band or bands is that it's going to help you to do literally every gym exercise, even when you're on the run and you don't have any other equipment with you. The second advantage is that they're extremely lightweight and extremely portable. You can literally throw them in your backpack and take them wherever you go. Also, if you are going to the gym, the resistance band can help you to push yourself beyond failure. Say you aim to do more dips, okay? There's only a certain amount of body weight dips that you'll be able to achieve. Once you reach that threshold, you can use the resistance band and execute a couple more dip repetitions, so that you'll tend to overload the muscles and get used to the higher rep scheme of the dip movement. That's going to help you increase the number of dips or increase the number of even pull-ups in the long run. Accessory number 9, ankle weights. These are not just going to help you perform the exercise, these are going to make the exercises harder to do. People market this as ankle weight, but I wear this across my wrist as well when I'm performing jumping jacks in order to make the exercises harder. Before you get to buying ankle weights, do make sure that whatever exercises you are intending to perform with these, you can at least do 4 sets of 20 reps with these. Only then you should invest in something like this, because this is weight that's going to be added on top of your own body weight. So you should be able to control your body weight first and then go for added resistance on top of it. So guys, that does it for 9 of the workout accessories that you require in your arsenal. And the 10th and the final accessory is going to be a weighted vest. I primarily use these to add more difficulty to my existing bodyweight exercises like pull-ups, push-ups, dips, etc. That's it for the video, guys. I hope you found this video both helpful and informative. If you did, hit that like button and do consider subscribing to the channel and turning on the bell notification so that you won't miss my future videos whenever I upload. And also, if you want me to cover any topics that you may be interested in, do mention it in the comment section down below so that I'll make a video of it in the future. Also, do consider sharing this video to your friend circles who might be puzzled with these sorts of topics, so that the videos and the information reaches more people and helps more people out in their fitness journey. That's it for the video, guys. I'll talk to you in another video soon. Until then, keep it fit.